Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to WatchYouWant.com. Thanks for logging in. Today we're looking at a bigger bang, the Hublot Big Bang King Power UNICO All Carbon by Hublot. This watch is fantastic because possibly for the first time we've got an Hublot that's as exciting on the inside as it is on the outside. And that all revolves around exotic materials. Let's start with the obvious. The first thing that you see when you look at the All Carbon is that it has a carbon fiber case, bezel, and skeletonized dial. And let's get into what each of these means. Now the King Power as the bigger bang is 48 millimeters compared to the 44 millimeters of the original Big Bang at 2005. Now the King Power on some wrists can wear a little heavy because of that size, but Hublot's got the solution here using carbon fiber, a material that's associated with the aerospace and Formula One industries. You take what's basically a carbon fabric, you put it into a mold in the layup schedule that creates the shape and the strength that you desire. Then you coat it with resin and you bake it in an autoclave to stabilize it. And the result is a very stiff, very light, premium, high-tech material that really plays well against the skeletonized ruthenium-plated movement that you can see through the dial. Let's get into that and what that means. Now, Hublot traditionally has been a watch that's exciting on the outside, maybe a little less innovative on the inside. But Hublot's taken all of that excitement and innovation that characterizes their cases and their straps, and they've taken it in-house with an in-house movement, and that's what you get in the UNICO caliber 1240 Flyback. You've got an in-house manufacture movement. This was 4 years in development at Hublot. They build it at their own facility, and the watch has a 72-hour power reserve. If you look at the chronograph right here, it has a flyback feature, so you can restart the chronograph without first stopping it. That's great if you're timing something like race cars, a sporting event. You don't want that little hitch in your stride when you stop, reset, start again. Flyback fixes that. Now the great thing about the movement, beyond the simple flyback, beyond the attractive bridges, beyond the 72-hour power reserve, so you don't have to worry about it running down in between wearing, is the fact that on the inside, the material science is as exciting as the outside. Now you can see the ruthenium-coated main plate. You can see the column wheel at 6 o'clock, and it looks cool because of the materials that are used, but it also works well. On the back, you've got a unique Hublot tungsten carbide winding rotor. So you can see that winding rotor and the counterweight to it. Unlike the gold or the platinum used on a lot of watches, is tungsten. Exceptionally dense. It preserves the kind of machine engineering look ethic of this watch by keeping a gray, cold, almost gunmetal look. And you can see that on the back, the movement's also ruthenium coated for good measure, matches the all-black aesthetic of the watch. It's not just all carbon, it's all dark, and that wears really smart. So the cool thing about this watch is that it looks cool on the outside, it's high-tech and looks the part on the inside, and you get some measure of refinement that maybe some of the older Hublot Big Bangs and King Powers didn't provide because they didn't have that engineering input from Hublot's own team. And then there is one more really cool material fact about the inside of this watch, and that's silicon, and that's really the material of the future. If carbon fiber was yesterday's material of tomorrow, silicon is really what's the cutting edge right now. Anti-magnetic, not vulnerable to thermal changes, very shock resistant. Silicon makes this an outstanding timekeeper, both in the short term when you're timing something with the chronograph, and in the long term, you're going to have a very stable timekeeper. It's not going to gain or lose a lot of time because of that material science that goes into the inside. But on the outside, you've got that typical Hublot style. Now you've got the 6 titanium PVD black bolts. You've got that sort of rubber overlay on the side. I can't really show it to you because, again, this watch is all black. It sort of blends in, but it's carbon fiber weave around the bezel, and then on the side it has that classic King Power natural rubber overlay. And the chronograph pushers and the crown have that same natural rubber coating for easy purchase and easy use. The strap, of course, natural rubber. Once again, it's latex in the Hublot tradition, where it's very supple, and it's great because this watch, being as light on the wrist as it is also very comfortable on the wrist thanks to this strap. No one does these better than Hublot, and this is no exception. Very smooth on the bottom. You also get a PVD titanium deployant clasp. Makes for very easy donning and removal. Just a fantastic watch to wear. Very stylish, big but not over the top because the color scheme is so subdued, and because it is so light, you can really wear this watch without being constantly reminded that you're wearing a gigantic watch. But you will receive the compliments, so you get all the benefits of a contemporary size and contemporary style. Even better, This watch has a year of warranty remaining on it through August of 2015. So not only do you get a complete set from watchyouwant.com, but the Hublot Big Bang King Power All Carbon comes with the full warranty, valid internationally. Hublot will honor that regardless of what goes wrong with your watch. It can go back to the factory, courtesy of the factory, for service. So you're really not trading off anything when you buy this watch. It has like new condition, like new equipment, down to the original factory hang tags, and factory warranty out to 12 months. So check out the Hublot Big Bang King Power All Carbon, the first Hublot that's truly as innovative on the inside as it is on the outside. Live the dream, try the Hublot image, feel the Hublot difference, courtesy of watchyouwant.com.